Mr. Chairman. I just want to begin by commending you for not only having today's hearings, but for the previous hearings on this subject and the number of oversight and informational meetings that you've had on the whole NextGen process. I think Congress is often criticized for running around expressing alarm after things run amok, and this is an example where hopefully things will go right because attention is being paid not only on the legislative side, but even more importantly within the administration and the community, so that problems can be worked out and planning and planned and informed judgments can be made. It's very important to get NextGen right. Other industries have switched from analog and other systems to digital type systems with all the changes and advantages that implies, and there's certainly no reason why the aviation industry, at least the government section of that, can't do it. The defense part of it, I think, is pretty well already done it, and we need to do it to keep competitive and to accommodate growth in our national aviation industry. Today's hearings should allow us to get an update on the progress of NextGen and the benefits that can be obtained from it near term. Modernization of our air traffic control system has to be a priority, and I know it is of this committee. Forecasts for future passenger and operational growth can't be ignored. While passenger traffic has decreased for obvious reasons recently, it's expected to rebound and grow over the next several decades. Transforming the almost continuously operating air traffic control system into the NextGen concept is a big test of the FAA's abilities. Maintaining the existing system, training 4 generations of air traffic controllers, transitioning to a new satellite-based system, and securing its operation are just a few of the challenges facing the agency. As we look to the future, we must focus on how decisions that will shape tomorrow are made. Both commercial and general aviation users could benefit from the capacity and safety improvements that NextGen is reported to offer. Though I do have some concerns with some provisions in the proposed reauthorization bill, H.R. 915, the bill does include key NextGen improvements that we worked on in a bipartisan manner at the beginning of the last Congress. These include provisions to reorganize the government structure, create more robust FAA reporting requirements to Congress, by elevating the authority of the Joint Planning and Development Office Director to the Associate Administrator level and increasing reporting requirements. The NextGen provisions of the bill seek to enhance accountability. In addition to the long-term planning needs for NextGen, the FAA must be sure to do everything it can to meet today's demands. It's my understanding that there are several improvements that, if implemented, could yield benefits in the near term, and I'm interested in hearing from our witnesses about procedural changes, airspace redesign efforts, and the status of NextGen transformational programs that will help to make our system more efficient in the near term. Also interested in hearing how those improvements prepare the agency to deliver the long-term NextGen architecture. Equally important to airspace modernization are efforts to expand ground capacity at our nation's airports. Without more ground capacity, either through new construction or with more efficient surface management tools, airports' outdated ground infrastructure will become a bottleneck. Interested in hearing how the FAA is planning to address potential gridlock at our nation's airport. Finally, as we transition to more technology-based air traffic control procedures, it will be important that training keeps pace, both for FAA employees and for the user community. So I'm interested in learning what steps the FAA is taking to be sure that the aviation workforce is prepared to make the transition to new technology. And I also look forward to hearing FAA's plans to allow increased stakeholder participation in technology development and implementation planning. So I again thank the Chairman for calling this hearing, and I look forward to the testimony of the witnesses before us.